welcome to the Classic News. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Emma. We hope you had a great week. Now let's hear from students around the school. Do you have a sport activity that you love to do?
Do you have a great costume?
Do you like scavenger hunts? Do you know an awesome teacher or staff member?
Ghosts and Goblins Go ends on Sunday, November 8th.
You can still post in goblinsfootball.com. We're glad to have the most participants again this year.
In a few weeks, the boys basketball team will kick off their 2021 season on Tuesday, November 17th against Mount Vernon.
The 8th grade team will be home and the game will start at 5:30 p.m.
See what's new at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Check us out! Wouldn't you love to see us with these hairstyles in real life? Well, you can!
We believe that reading and having access to books is so important that we are willing to dye our hair if the book fair sells at least $3,000 in books.
Even better, we're willing to let 6 lucky students dye our hair. Ask your parents to check their emails to look at book trailers and online shopping. November 6th to 19th only for this year's online book fair.
Get a square piece of paper, fold it in half again, unfold it, fold it in half again, but this time in the shape of a triangle, fold it in half into a smaller triangle. Partly unfold it, flatten it slightly, flatten it all the way. By now it should look something like this. Take one corner and fold it over to the center crease. This is not necessary, but it's going to make the next few steps a little bit easier. By now, your paper should look like this. The next step is to unfold all the folds that you just made. Now, take the very top layer of paper and pull it up. Take one of the sides and push it in towards the middle. You should be able to fold it easily along the line that you just folded before. You're going to do the same to the other side. Now fold it down. It should look like this. Take the bottom corner and fold it up to the top. It should end up looking like this. Now you need to take one corner and fold it over to the other side. It should look something like this. Now take the bottom corner and fold it up towards the top. You can tell which side is the top because it'll have a slight split in the middle. When you're done, it should look like this. For this part, it might be easier if you stand it up. This next part is probably the trickiest. You need to pick one side of the middle and pull the edges apart. Now you need to take part of the top and flatten it. Now pinch the sides of the part that you just flattened together. Before we make it fly, we first have to bend the wings. Take the tips of the wings and then press them down. To make it fly, hold the base of the bird on the side where you just made the head. Then pull the tail and the bird will curl its wings.
What is lighter than a feather, but a strong man cannot hold for longer than 5 minutes? Take time to pause and discuss the answer. Did you guess that the answer was his?
Did you know that McDonald's made bubblegum flavored broccoli? Did you know that Japan is under a ninja shortage? Did you know there is an actual real toilet museum?
Today's riddle of the week is, I'm lighter than air, but 100 people cannot lift me. Careful, I am fragile. When am I? The answer was a bubble. If you got it right, make sure to tune in next time for the next riddle segment.
November 2nd, 1983. MLK Day was considered a holiday. November 3rd, 2014. One of the World Trade Centers was opened. November 4th, 1922. King Tut's tomb was discovered. November 5th, 1941. Orders were given to bomb Pearl Harbor. November 6th, 1860. Abraham Lincoln was the first Republican president.
On this day in history by Luke Dedham. November 2nd, 1880, James A. Garfield is the 20th President of the U.S.
November 3rd, 1868, Ulysses S. Grant was elected as President of the U.S. November 4th, 1924, Calvin Coolidge is elected 30th President of the U.S. November 5th, 1912, Woodrow Wilson is elected 28th President of the U.S. November 6th, 1429, Henry VI is crowned King of England.
On this day, holiday edition.
On October 28th is Plush Animal Lovers Day.
On October 29th, it's National Frankenstein Day.
On October 30th is National Candy Corn Day. Go get yourself some candy corn!
Teachers, don't forget to submit your attendance after today's Clay Classic News.
The quote of the week is one day or day one, it's your decision.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Marcus.
Stay classic, Clay.